my turn to get the kids back, he goes missing to Florida for weeks.
It's an everyday thing, it's an everyday thing, it's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
In the criminal justice system, truly-based offenses are considered especially heinous. In New York City, the dedicated detectives who investigate these vicious felonies are members of an elite squad known as the Special Victims Unit. These are their stories.
I stayed quiet until now, but man, some shit gotta be spoke on. It's crazy what some people would do, how the length they will go to do it, because they delusional or mad about something they did to themselves. Man, so my ex-fiance of 10 years, mother of my children, 2 boys, took me to family court last year to get child support, this or that, and she lost because I take care of my kids. Provided over 600, 700 receipts, no child support because I financially provide for my kids. I'm there for them consistently to the point where I order groceries direct to her house, to the point where I let her order groceries when she want to order, and I just pay for it. No price limit, none of whatever they need, they can get, just order it and I'll pay for it. On top of buying clothes, shoes, all the following things, paying for school, picking them up, spend time with them when I'm in town when I'm not working and running my business. So, she was mad about losing the child support court, and ever since then, amongst other things, since the breakup, she's been trying to sabotage, smear my name, make these lies up to the point now where she's taking me back to child support court this year. Only been a year since I won the last case. But this time, she took it above and beyond. She's doing some unthinkable shit, and it's crazy how you try to tear someone away from their kids, especially a good father. So she's taking me to child support this year for full custody, even though we have joint custody now. She wants me to have no rights to the boys whatsoever, to my kids whatsoever. She wants supervised visitation to the point where she lied and said I'm neglectful, I'm this, I'm that. All false allegations, all lies. She wants me to go to jail in family court for 180 days times like 5, whatever it is, for violations of the previous court order, which I never violate, but she does. Crazy, right? By keeping away from the kids. It's been multiple times she had called police on me when I went to drop the boys off, when I picked them up, just constantly causing chaos, trauma for not only me but for my sons. So she upped the ante a couple weeks ago. She must ain't like how everything going in family court. She didn't show up the last court day for family court. I was prepared to, beat the allegations, to get it dismissed, because nothing has changed. I still take care of them. I still do everything I need to do. So she upped the ante a couple weeks ago, about a month ago. She called the Houston Police Department and said that 2023, 2 years ago, that I physically picked her by her throat, choked her, and slammed her to the ground to the point she couldn't breathe. Now I have a warrant for my arrest for domestic violence, which never happened. And in the same breath, this same person, the same delusional, narcissistic, just whatever y'all want to use, is now saying that I'm not a good father. I haven't seen my boys. I'm supposed to give them to somebody, ain't got them, and she won't let me see them though. She caused all these situations so I can't get them. But in the same breath, putting it online like I'm not trying to be present. So not only trying to send me to prison for something I did not do, never lay hands on her. And you constantly, every couple of weeks, you making another post, status about me, TikTok about me, Instagram, something about the type of person I am when I ain't never did shit to you besides support you financially, physically, mentally, emotionally, and been there for 10, 11 years for you. But since it didn't work out in your favor, since you played crazy and got caught, now we here. Now you want me to go to prison for something I didn't do. You won't let me see my kids, even though the court said I'm supposed to see my kids. So you're trying to create this narrative like I'm a bad father just so you can take my kids away. But never speak about what she's doing online, only the allegations and false shit she said I'm doing, with no proof and no receipts. But I come with receipts, which I'm gonna post in the next video. But it's crazy when you a good person, a good father, a good man, and you got someone that's so scorned and just delusional and hurt by shit they did. They gonna literally tear you away from your kids, at least try to tear you away from your kids. It caused so much trauma and drama around the situation. For what reason? Man, some people go beyond lengths just to get their control of a situation where there's no control. It's crazy. So this is when I was dropping my son off, my oldest son off at home after school. I think my youngest was sick that day, so he didn't go. But for months, I picked him up from school, took him back to my house, went to the park, went to go play. whatever, father's activities we did. I fed him, bathed the majority of the time. Lesson was kind of early, and then I just took him home. But normally I kept him around 8 or 9. I bathed him, of course, area 8. And I dropped him off at home because we had this program going on for months. And I set up so it'd be easier on her. It's like a true 50-50, co-parent thing. She would wake up, take him to school. I'll pick him up from school and keep him until bedtime, drop him off. I was doing it for some months. And then, she started dealing with another new person, and that became a problem. I was dropping him off. So this is the day I dropped him off at home after school, like we was doing for months. And we was outside for about 4 or 5 hours waiting so he could get inside the house. And I had to go I had a contract, so I had her go to work to go do my contract, which she knew, of course. She decided not to pick the phone up, not to answer the door for our 8-year-old son. We was outside for about 4 or 5 hours waiting for them to get home, open the door. She's lying, saying she's not there. Whole time, what she did was call the police. Didn't let our son in. Now, mind you, I never got in the car, ever. Every day I drop them off, I stay in the car, they get out, they walk in the door, I'll make sure they get inside the house, I'll pull off. No contact, there's no need. It's simple. But to this day, because all of a sudden, these issues that she got all of a sudden for control, she decided not to open the door for our 8-year-old son, had him outside, not going to the door. We saw something get back in the car. For 4 to 5 hours, we waited. Just so she could do this. What she did was call the police that day, lied and said, hey, my baby father's outside, he has a gun, he's a convicted felon, he has previous drug charge, all these scenarios that literally she told the officers just so they can pull up. When they pulled up on 10. I wasn't able to catch it in the video because I had to de-escalate the situation, but they pulled up on 10. And then after I de-escalated the situation, and they saw that my son was in the car with me, and we had a conversation, I let them know I have dropped my son off. Do this every day. All of a sudden today, it's an issue. But what's the problem? Why so hostile? They told me. Well, she called us, said that, you had a gun, you possibly have a gun in the car, you're a felon, X, Y, Z. He said a bunch of information that wasn't needed. He said, well, this is the thing. You're not doing anything wrong. We can't stop you from pulling up, dropping your kids off, something you say you always do. I'm going to let her know that if she calls us again for a false report, she's going to be one going to jail for calling in line, trying to get you locked up or possibly hurt. Exact words he told me. Both of them officers, shout out to them. But yeah, that's what happened, man. That's one of the things that she's been doing since this shit started. Can you get from my car, please? I'm trying to take the kids and go home. Can you back away, please? I can't go till your mama move. I'm sorry you guys got to be witness again. Oh, man. Sit back, seatbelt on now.
Nico doesn't go to school.
I know. Sit back, seatbelt now. Seatbelt, Nico. Where you go? There you go. Say bye-bye, Mommy, love you. Say bye, Mommy, love you.
Bye, Mommy, I love you. Love you, Mommy.
All right, sit back now. Never, ever have a baby mama that's miserable and mad she made bad decisions in life. People keep asking the same question, how did it end? She's gone through extreme measures to do what she do. You're right. So in the next video, I'm going to explain 2 years ago when we broke up, how I put her and her mama out, and all this shit started. I'm gonna make a new video in a second. This is a dirty fucking game, man. So I just got this text, a screenshot from one of my guys, something that my ex posted just recently, because I guess she's seen the videos, saying that no one calls the police on a good dad, but you live in proof they do. I never did shit to you. You talking about if you got a warrant, turn yourself in. But why do I got a warrant? Let's speak on that. Why I got a warrant for? Why I got a warrant for my arrest? Because you lied and called the police that I choked you back in 2023, which never happened. You cool with trying to send me to jail and take me away from my kids. Let's speak on that. Just cool though. I left you 2 years ago. Put you out 2 years ago. You and your mama out 2 years ago. And ever since that day, it's been living hell, man. Let that hurt go.
Look like she hiding something. Oh, there she goes. She pulled it out. He says, I put her out after I caught her cheating. Ever since then, anytime she doesn't get her way, this happens. She pulled up with a bat and broke my camera and tried to break in. All because I took my piece back. This ain't love, it's control. I'm done letting this slide. Now she trying to hide her face. Girl, we see you.
So this is what really happened. This is how it ended. Me and my ex was together for 10 years. We was engaged for 2 of those years. And honestly, everything felt solid. She was the love of my life. It's crazy because her nickname for me was Future, because that's how I saw her, as my future. We had 2 kids, 2 boys. We built business together. I even helped her start her first business. Everything was how it was supposed to be. She even dreamed of moving to Houston. And I packed us up and I shot us down there. No questions asked, no hesitation. We moved to Houston because that's what she wanted to do. I left everything. My family, my friends, the other businesses we had, and we just packed up and left. I didn't hesitate because that's what you do when you love somebody. When you're building a future together, that's what you do. It was good. We moved down there with our oldest son already, and then she was pregnant with our newborn. He's a COVID baby. So the first year we down there, COVID hit. And honestly, it was some of the best years we had together. It was just us depending on each other. No outside noise, no distractions. We didn't even argue, it seemed like, the first whole year. Like, COVID's going on, we didn't argue. It was definitely good. Man, honestly, it was probably some of the best years of our relationship. No distractions, no arguments. We got closer. While the world shut down, we created our own little world, so to speak. It was good. I started a new business when we was out there. She took off for a year from the hair business because of our newborn. It was peaceful. It was everything it should have been. Shortly after, her mom and then her sister followed. They wanted to move out there. And that's what I noticed. Immediate change. Like, start being sneaky, arguments started. It's a lot. I stopped trusting her, to be honest with you. It was just too much, especially when I thought we left all that behind us in the hometown. To move out here to a new place that she wanted to come to, for us to continue to build our family, build our business, build our life, to automatically switch up and start having all these issues, which I thought we left back there. So around March of 2023, years later, her mom was still staying with us. I think her sister moved out, they ended up moving back. And we still in this like little cloudy space. So in March of 2023, I caught her cheating. I actually pulled up on her. She was at a restaurant during that day out here in Houston, and she was with some bum ex from the past. He was out here for the weekend supposedly. I caught her red-headed in the act. Definitely one of the moments when you had to check yourself before anything transpired, because you so just like, damn, I can't believe you would ruin everything that we created together. I pulled up, I said a few choice words, didn't touch her, didn't do anything. Told her her and her mom gotta go today, not right now, but not yesterday, but right now. I left, I went straight to go pick up my boys up from school. I went home. That's when all the calls start coming in. She's calling me, making excuses, trying to plead her case. And then she did something I never thought somebody would do, especially me. She blamed me for what she just did. Blew my mind that you were literally ruining everything that we had together. The lifestyle you had, the family we created, for what? So after that, I was still mad, still hurt, of course. But even then, I still told her, I said, hey, I said, you could come back to the house. I don't want you just out there, clearly with nothing. Come back to the house. Stay as long as you need. I'm going to hit the road, run my business. How long do you think you need till you find a new place? Because she wanted to move out. I said, and she told me, oh, that sounds a good idea. I'll need about 30 days. I said, fine, take as much time as you need. The very next day, I don't know if it's her pride, her ego, her mom in her ear or whatever, she's calling me, telling me I would never move back there. You can have that place. I'm never coming back. So and so and so. So she took the boys. They went somewhere else. I said, hey, that's fine. It's your decision. I left. I hit the road like I said I was gonna do. I had to go heal and just process everything that just happened. I was confused. And that's the start of the chaos shortly after that. So this is part 2. This is where shit started getting wild as fuck. So we about 2 months in the breakup. She started dealing with some new guy. Not even the guy I caught her with when they was broke up. This is a whole new guy that's from the city we live in now. Some old dude, whatever. Cool, whatever, do your thing. Come to find out, she laced a dude, picked my son up from school, my 3-year-old, my youngest. Barely can talk. Pick him up from school by herself, take him back to his house. I found out. So, you know, as a father, I'm living. I'm thinking all kind of things like, what's going on? We don't rock like this. Why are you moving like this? I confront her about it. Let her know what I know. Like, what's going on? Oh, I do what I want to do. I have whoever I want around my son. All this bullshit. I said, I think the fuck not. I see you about to put my son in harm's way because you lost your mind. I don't know what's going on with you. Is you cool? Man, I do my research on the nigga as a father, as a leader, as a protector. I do my research on him. Come and find out his background. And armed robbery, capital murder, sexual assault charges. I'm like, the fuck? You got this nigga around my son? I said, no, we not rocking like that. I send everything to her. I screenshot shit to her, tell her to do her own background check. Oh, I don't believe you. I don't this, I don't that. I said, man, I don't care what the fuck you believe, man. Don't have that nigga around my son. I said, I don't care who, if you deal with him or not. By all means, go for it. Live your life. But don't have that nigga around my motherfucking son. Neither one of my kids, man. What you doing, man? Now I'm a stalker. I'm crazy because I'm protecting my kids. I'm trying to see who was around me. What type of men you got around my kids? You only know the nigga for 2 months, but yeah, you have him pick my son from school and take him back to his house. You just keep saying, oh, well, you can't pick him up. I'm on the road driving. I can't pick him up. So I paid one of her friends, like $175. Hey, I need you to pick my son from school from here on there. Whenever you can, I'll pay you. It don't matter the cost. She was a good person. She did, no issues. I called her and said, hey, anybody need to pick him up? But I'm not saying I can't pick him up. I'll pay him that we both trust.
Your shower is ready.
We both approve.
Please proceed
Don't
to
you ever
shower
like
seven.
no nigga that you barely know pick my son up by himself and take him back to his house. I don't care what's going on. It's gonna get handled no matter where I'm at. So I took care of it. Man, all of a sudden, now's another nigga in the picture. Now she's back talking to the ex again. I'm like, damn, okay, well, that's crazy, but do your thing. They get in a fight at her apartment. The police get called. My sons are there. Like, so you getting played left and fucking right by these niggas. That's your decision. But why you keep involving my kids, my seeds in these dangerous situations? So when I'm trying to make sure they cool, oh, you're stalking me. You're worried about who I'm dealing with. Now I don't give a fuck who you dealing with. I care about the safety of my kids and you put them in harm's way back to back to back. Any nigga you deal with, you got around my kids. You know niggas for 2 months, 3 months, and then all of a sudden they around my sons. That would make sense, man. Be the fuck real.
What it do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ. Today we back with another lit video. Back in the confessional, and yes, we staying lit, big dog. Hey, shout out to my everyday people who rock with me every day. Shout out to my player partner, Lucky Wizard Deals. He keeps it lit. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to this video. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section. Hit the links down below. We got HiveMindLabs.com where you can unbig that back, man. Hey, and hit the link to Moog's Coffee and Opulence Scents, okay? All right, man. Use discount code everydaypj at checkout. Whew, boy. If I don't know this situation, like, man, I don't know what be going on in some of these women's minds, but listen, it ain't just women, it's guys too. So it's people that just be acting up after a breakup and doing dumb stuff. Love is still involved, or there's some love there. The love turned into hate. But what I don't get is, how could you be with someone for 12 years? And is what I'm coming to say about her. You're with him for 12 years. And now all of a sudden, he's the worst person in the world. He's the worst father in the world. This is crazy to even, like, even the people I've had kids with. Now, I could tell you what, I don't think all of them are bad parents. I think some of them have made some bad decisions, but that's life. But I think it could be better. They could be better. Um, I know I could be better as a man, as a father. You know, I can't do nothing about our relationship, but for my kids, I can always do better, and I can always get better. But my thing is to, um, when I get it, when I get out these relationships, I'll be wondering why y'all, these women just think that I'm just the worst, and I would have my kids in bad situations, or you know, and think that I'm just having them all around other people and doing all this old nonsense. I think that's just crazy. You should be able to trust a person that you was with for so long. Like they wouldn't make a bad decision on who they have around the kid if they decide to get in a relationship and do bad, right? No. As soon as I get into a relationship, man, my baby mama gonna be trying to keep my kid away, be stalking my new woman, trying to message her, trying to talk shit about me, just trying to do all the worst dumb stuff in the world as if you wasn't with me. So if I'm that bad, but you was with me for any amount of time, had any amount of kids with me or whatever, what I mean, let me know exactly why this happens. Why, like, I don't care about none of my exes at all. That you an ex for a reason. I'm not trying to stalk you. Now, depending who you have around my kid is your choice. I mean, who you have around you is your choice. My kid, I believe there should be a time and a place for a meeting to set up to meet these people. But I don't think you should be introducing new men to my kids every time you get a new man. And that's what happens. And I even be trying, my kids are always with me. So, and trust me, my older daughter do not like me talking to other women at all. She just, man, I ain't gonna lie. They be like, oh, your daughters are so pretty. I be like, they ain't nice. They ain't nice. They trying to protect my peace right now. You know what I'm saying? they trying to protect my peace right now. I be like, so, it just is what it is. But I just don't see anybody trying to be nobody's stepmama around here. I don't need no stepmom for my kids. So I ain't really worried about it. But I know damn sure well it's gonna be a hot mess when it come down to it, because people can't get out their feelings. People always want to, they want to project they, discomfort for you being happy, to other people and try to ruin that. And I actually, if I'm with somebody and I'm with a girl, and if she listens to my ex, I'm like, man, you might as well go. Because if you're gonna listen to her, you trying to bring her trauma into our relationship. You trying to bring my past into the relationship. I ain't even trying to bring my past into the relationship, but you want to bring it into the relationship. But that's what they do, man. They don't want to see you happy. Especially, you know what? Here's the worst part about it. I bet they was like barely getting by. He was barely getting by when they were together. And then once they broke up, he came up. And when you do that, I promise you, they hate it the most. They want to see you broke, down, bad, dusted, and disgusted, in bad relationships. They want to see you losing stuff. They want to see you jobless. They want to see you kidless. They want to see you unhappy. They want to see you bald and getting fat. They want to see you just stressed out. They want to see all that. They don't want to see you happy. They don't want to see you getting money. They don't want to see you traveling. They don't want to see your kids. They don't want your kids to be like, hey, I want to go see my daddy. They don't want that. They want the worst of the worst. It's sad. It's sad how they be. I ain't gonna lie, it be real sad, but you just gotta keep pushing. You gotta get that court involved, and that he getting the court involved. But you know what? I'ma just tell y'all, I'm gonna be honest. The court ain't gonna do nothing. It's gonna take the courts years. Your kids gonna be teenagers by the time they get it right. And then even when that happens, they still ain't gonna get it right, dog. Man, you gotta understand how long it took me to get the proper custody of my child and what it took. If y'all knew how long it took and what it took for me to get the proper custody rights over for my daughter, y'all be like, man, actually, no, I don't. I used to have it on my Facebook. I had the whole court case on my Facebook. I've showed it in other stuff. Like, I don't know, it's probably on my page, probably not. But I've showed these court cases. I'm like, man, I could show y'all what you go through and how you, like, all this stuff that he's doing. I was like, man, it don't matter how many times she called the police, they ain't gonna do nothing. It don't matter how many times you call the police, they ain't gonna do nothing. It don't matter how many times she keep the kids away from you, they ain't gonna do nothing. They gonna take their precious time. Your lawyer's gonna take your precious money, and till you just be like, you know what, I don't even care no more. Like, have at it. My child support is paid. I don't need to do nothing else. And that's the fact. The fact is that he was paying her. He was giving her groceries, picking up the kids from school and all this stuff, buying them clothes. And that's why the judge was like, well, if he's contributing to your home, how much more support do you need? Like, go get a job. That's good on him. That don't usually happen. Matter of fact, don't give no woman no money until you go to child support court. Just owe back child support. I promise you're going to owe it anyway. So don't give them no money. You're going to owe it anyway. Listen to me. It don't matter how many receipts you keep. You're going to owe it anyway. Because all they're going to say is it's a gift. You have to give it through the courts. That's how Oklahoma is. They don't do what he just did. And buying groceries, whatever judge he had, that judge was nice. But them judges the judges in Oklahoma County, they don't give a damn. And you could show all the proof you want to. So I document a lot of stuff now. And at first I wasn't with the younger ones, but the older ones, I had everything documented. I still got child support papers. I still got receipts. You know what I'm saying? I got some stuff, I'm documenting, but it's just because, but I'd be like, man, I get the child support when I get to it, whenever that happens. But other than that, I ain't giving I'll pay for daycare. I'll pay for, I buy my kids clothes, shoes, you know what I'm saying, spend time with them. But yeah, money in the hand till we go to court, it ain't happening. Cause y'all don't want that. You ain't finna double dip on me. So y'all just don't know, man. I'm a what is it called? I'm a scorned baby daddy. Like, I'm not scorned because I ain't upset. What do you call it? Like, I've been traumatized. I'm a traumatized baby daddy. I've been traumatized with all the court system, all the baby mama drama, all the nonsense. This type of stuff, it makes my skin crawl when I see this, because every father's really out here trying to be fathers. But then, man, I got more stories than just what I be telling y'all. Like, but yeah, just being traumatized from being a baby father is the worst. Like, cause it don't even gotta go this far. A lot of this stuff don't even have to go this far. Like, just learn to just like let go. Like, just, yeah, you might be angry, but just let go. You know what I mean? Your baby mama, she gonna be mad. Just let go. Just like, I don't want no problem. Don't show no problem. Don't stalk them. Don't go to their house. You see some weird shit on the internet, don't do it. But I always get pictures of my stories or my post on Facebook or Instagram. Oh, you can do this. You can go eat Ruth Chris and bullshit like that, man. Why? Stop. Don't stop that. Don't stop the other person. You gotta just let that shit go. Let it all go. You do not need that beef in your life. Let that all go. because it's not going to help you heal. It's not going to help you move forward. It's not going to do nothing. All this beef and drama over kids is ridiculous. And y'all, I say this to everybody, even my cousins, all this. When they be going through things, I got a cousin that be mad at his baby mama. I'm like, bro, you got to let it go. He be like, nah. I'm like, bro, you hurting yourself. You only making yourself angry. Like, go live your life. She ain't gonna let you see your kids. Go live your life. Fuck you sitting around here mad for? You know what I'm saying? Like, if she ain't letting you, you know, you went to court, did that. What else you gonna do, man? You can't do nothing else. Go live your life. Go be happy. Go to church. Do something. You know what I mean? Like, stop trying to be. Yeah, we want to live for our kids when you get to see them. But if they acting stupid, man, just move on, man. Because guess what? She ain't gonna stop acting stupid. If they stupid, they stupid. It's just a fact. They not gonna be smart. If they act up, they gonna always act up. Just get over it. But trust me. If you sit around and you be angry and you hold that resent in your heart, man, you just hold yourself down. I did that for the first two, and then I started doing it with this third one. I was like, man, I spent all that time angry. Now I'm about to spend more time angry. Let me just fix my life. Let me just go be happy. Look, I'm kid free. Let me get my life together. My child support paid. My kids got insurance. That's well. If they don't want to answer the phone on their birthday, hell, let that be. If they don't want to send them over for Christmas, let that be. Guess what? Hey, when your kid is opening up presents from 2 years ago, you be like, your mama didn't let you come get these presents 2 years ago, so they still here for you. Just to let you know, you can't even play with this toy no more. You can't wear these clothes no more. But just to let you know, this was always here for you. And just be like that. Trust me, man. It ain't worth it. I do not break a sweat. You hear me? Like, you can't see your kids this weekend. Woohoo! Bitch, I'm out. Finna take another trip. What you mean? You think you? I'm not letting your kids come to 4th of July. Good. I was going to spend it out of town anyway. You know what I'm saying? What you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, then they'll wait till you out of town and be like, I need you to come get your kids. No, I'm out of town. Living my best life. I ain't going back and forth with you, bitches. That's how you do it, man. Live your best life, bro. Go live your best life. She dealing with the mess, man. Just finish court. Try to get custody. Get the kids on your weeks. Live your best life, man. Listen, if y'all want to make these fathers weekend dads, go have at it. You have the kid out of 14 days. You have the kid 11. For those 11 days, I'm gonna be sleeping well. I'm gonna be sleeping in. I'm gonna be watching every sports team, every late night movie, going golfing, going out of town, hiking, fishing. I'm gonna be going on dates. Yeah, living my best life. While you over there in the kitchen, in your bonnet, sweating. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to cook dinner every night. Now you got to go to the grocery store. You got to clean the dishes. You got to fold clothes. You got to clean the living room, toys, pick up toys, vacuum chips and all that nonsense, pick gummies up in between the couch pillows and all this stuff. My house over here clean. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no TVs on. You know what I'm saying? Quiet. Y'all want to be stressed out. Y'all better start sending these kids with their father and stop tripping. y'all be tripping with niggas that be like, no, these kids can't come over, man. Listen. Yeah, I don't know if y'all gonna learn. I don't think most women won't learn this. But y'all think that y'all punishing these men. She thinks she's punishing him. She absolutely thinks she's punishing him. When those boys grow up, she better hope they don't deal with a woman like her. And then if they start getting, because they see this, they be like, they gonna see all this, right, as young kids. They are going to grow up and they gonna be like, damn, my mama wasn't shit, dog. She used to be tripping. My mama used to always trip with my dad. We be trying to go. She be tripping. She be outside the car, calling the police, doing all this. Trust me. They know. When they 8, 9, 10 years old, they see all this. And then not only that, when the manipulation, they started when the manipulate, because that manipulation be a mug. They be manipulating these kids. When the kids break free from that manipulation and be like, damn, man, all this stuff my mama was saying, and hey, man, some of y'all probably experienced this yourselves. So all I'm saying is, men, live your best life. Women, if you want to live your best life, let that man see his kids. Let that man be a father. Or, like, you can't make every man be a father. Some of them just don't want to be there. But the ones that do, you know, you gotta bite the bullet. Y'all made the kid together. Both of y'all. So child support don't raise kids. Believe it or not, it doesn't. It doesn't. So there you have it. Everyday people. Like, comment, subscribe, and holler at you later. Peace.
Day and night. For some women, it can start working in as quick as 1 week.